What is going on, you guys? Petplatypus here, and it is time for a live reaction to Seven Deadly Sins, Chapter 193. Hopefully this one does better than the last one did, but we'll just have to wait and see. So we got Dreyfus slash Rodrin, and we got Zaratras. Right away, the phone just... I'm gonna leave that in, fuck it. The phone is like a meme in my videos now. We got Hendrickson, Zaratras. Alright, next page. I see, so even our purge is ineffective against the Ten Commandments. In that case, we have no method left but to exterminate his life. Alright. Wait a second, you mean kill Dreyfus? If we do that, then everything will be for naught. I'm completely against this. Do not take your eyes off of him. Yeah, he's already dashing. He's coming in hot. Piercing thrust. I have such a DBZ dodge right there. Holy shit, he's like the aura and everything. Thunder God's flash movement. I like that these are actually translated now and not in Japanese. You know, if the translation sounds good, of course. There are some translations that sound a little weird, and the Japanese version is better. And I'm spending too much time on that digression. I apologize. It's not often the captain of the Holy Knights to be hesitant and unsure of himself without any way left to save your brother. Is your simple solution simply to run around in circles? Stuck between a rock and a hard place, are we? Fear not, I'll be deciding how best to turn both of you into delicious meal. Is he gonna eat him? Alright, what the fuck is that? It's like a ball. Oh my god, it's Hawk. What the fuck is Hawk doing here? This is great. This is already just fantastic. What is this? That's... He's still in demon mode. A pig. That is Hawk, motherfucker. Nice. What did he even do? Is that like a fire snort from his fucking nose? The smell, it's rotten leftovers. Maybe it was just his breath then. It appears your luck has finally run out, if that's Hawk talking. Oh shit, wait a minute. Is this gonna go full-blown Dragon Ball? He's got him in the full Nelson. Is there gonna be a special beam cannon? What nonsense are you trying to pull? Must I state the obvious? You'll barely manage to put a scratch on me with your level of magic power. Indeed, I'm already aware of that fact. Next. But if I were to say pour every last ounce of my life energy into a purge, that should at the very least be enough to drag you out of my little brother's body. Are they brothers? Was that a thing? I'm forgetting. They probably were, and I'm completely forgetting. He used Purge. I'm guessing that's not going to work, but we'll see. It's so bright. What was that just now? Is that Griamore? Why is he little? Did they ever explain that shit? Whoa. Did it actually work? Did they actually, like, pull it off? Because there's a fucking big-ass demon now. Yeah, he's got the tattoo and a mouth on his chest and everything. He looks kind of cool, I guess, seeing the full reveal of Rodrin. He's a pretty good design, I suppose. It's not the best, but, you know. So what, Zaratras is gone? I was hoping for a little bit more closure conversation-wise, but, you know, we'll see. What a hideously sinister body. So this is the true form of the Ten Commandments, Rodrin. Okay, so is he, like, weak or strong or what the fuck? Okay, Zaratras, Dreyfus. You just received your precious insight back to life and are willing to choose to throw it away for the sake of another, a fool, to the very end. So what if you traded your life to pull me out into the open? I'll have to just simply hop back into Dreyfus at my leisure. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that in the back of my head. Like, can he just, like, go back in? I won't give you the chance. Hendrickson, yeah. I was going to say, Hendrickson, slow the fuck down. You're too weak. And yeah, he just got pierced like a motherfucker. Oh, but the shoulder. Always the shoulder when you're a good guy. Do you really wish to throw your life away in vain, Hendrickson? If you're going to possess someone, then possess me. I have no need for a human with a weak, meager body like yours, and besides, Dreyfus and I have been good partners for the past 10 years. Is that how you truly feel? In order to exact your revenge upon Meliodas after defeat by his hands, you chose Dreyfus' body to hide within while you recumulated power enough to take him on, isn't that right? In which case, you have long since had ample time to get more than enough power back. Furthermore, Sir Meliodas, who has sought retribution against you, has already died. So you shouldn't have had need to attach yourself to Dreyfus' body anymore. Okay. And Meliodas isn't dead, though, but you don't know that, I suppose. Father. Griamore's there, tiny as fuck. Oh my god, get the fuck out of here, kid. Griamore, wait, what the fuck? I don't know. Maybe I probably just interpreted that wrong. Just the way Fraudrin said Griamore and was surprised to see him, it just was kind of weird. Whoa, dude just got pierced on the titty, dude. What the fuck? That was Dreyfus, though, right? Dreyfus is back in action. Don't you dare utter his name. Yeah, Dreyfus is back in action. That's going to be the end of the chapter, though, right? Oh, like one more page, maybe. How is this? How could a mere human's magic power possibly inflict any kind of damage on me? My faith is honed and unwavered. It is firm and it is tempered. There is nothing I cannot pierce, or it cannot pierce. Your downfall will be underestimating humans so much. So yeah, Dreyfus is back in action. Wish I could be like, oh, there's the Japanese again. Heavens piercing, jailbreaking blade. All right. Dreyfus didn't even finish saying his name. That is a massive explosion, dude. Okay, I know Fraudrin's like not like the strongest of the commandments. Apparently, from what we've heard, like he just never seemed like he was one of the most powerful because he got captured and shit. But like, if he really just got ended in one hit, dude, like come on. Come on, where's the author's name? I know the author's name already. It's like Nagaba Suzuki. Nagaba Suzuki. Really? You're gonna like be one-shotting commandments after all their build-up? Like, I hope that's not the finish. Fraudrin sucks, don't get me wrong, but I really hope that's not the finish. Now we got fan art, and that's the chapter. So, okay. Review time. It was a really good chapter. It had really good art, as usual, and good action. Really good story progression, finally having Dreyfus get freed of Fraudrin, and seeing Fraudrin's full design, and I guess Zaratras is dead now, which, kind of weird that they brought him back pretty much just for that purpose. Well, I guess he did the Meliodas stuff too, so I guess he had purpose in coming back, but are they going to explain, like, how he was still alive? Because as far as we knew, once that one bitch was dead again, the souls would die. That's why, like, Bond and Elaine say goodbye to each other. But is Elaine still around? I mean, I've asked this question before. I'm really hoping we get an explanation. So, there's that. And I was hoping for a little bit more of an actual conversation between these guys, though they seem to be on okay terms, at least him and Hendrickson, of course. Not that hyped to see Dreyfus come back into play, because I'm kind of confused on how much of Dreyfus we actually saw in the story so far that wasn't him being controlled by Fraudrin. Like, you know, in the big battle at the Capitol and everything. Like, that was Fraudrin, right? Or was that Dreyfus? I'm not sure. So, yeah, I forget. But, yeah, that was a cool ending, as long as it's not the finish, because that would be annoying, because these fucking dudes had so much build-up and so much hype, and it just for them to just get one-shot defeated, or not even really one-shot, technically, just to be defeated in these, like, not climactic way, like anticlimactic finishes. I don't know, it's just not a huge fan, but, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm still sure about Meliodas' brothers being fine. We saw them splash into the water or whatever. But the other two that Meliodas was fighting, they're probably dead, maybe. We don't know yet. Still no confirmation. Grey Lord is captured, or Grey Road, or whatever they're calling him now. So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm not a fan of them being taken out, like, semi-effortlessly. Like, the attack that finishes them is not, like, there's no, like, real struggle and really good fight before the finish. If this was a finish, again. But enough about that. As far as the rest of the chapter goes, Griamore showing up, I thought he was going to be annoying because it's like, oh, the little kid shows up and gets in the way, but he wasn't. I don't know, for some reason when he said Griamore and, like, was surprised, I thought for some reason, like, Fraudrin, I don't know, for some reason, like, in my head I was like, wait, is there still Dreyfus in Fraudrin now? Like, I'm completely wrong, completely off base, pulled that totally out of my ass, but just, I didn't expect him to say Griamore's name, you know, but I guess he was a part of Dreyfus for so long that he would have had to have memorized it or whatever, so yeah, I don't know. That was just a little part of the chapter that threw me off for a second. Not just totally me being stupid, but the chapter was pretty damn good, though. Really, the big draw of this chapter is the fact that Dreyfus got separated from Fraudrin, and that really is about it. The rest of the chapter is still good, but it pretty much focused exclusively on this. We actually didn't get anything outside of this, but that's okay because this was an important part of the story. And I think it makes sense that the three of them were there for the big finish, and, you know, he sacked himself for the purge and everything. Again, a conversation between them would have been nice. Maybe he's not dead, because he's, like, undead, so, like, how does that... Well, I don't know. But, yeah, that's the chapter. I really liked it. I'll probably give it a solid 8.5 to 9 out of 10. I thought it was a great to amazing chapter of Seven Deadly Sins, really for that just massive bit of story that finally got pushed forward. I mean, could he technically jump back into Dreyfus? He could, but I doubt he will. That'd be pretty stupid after all of this, so we'll just have to wait and see. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I have to say. So, what did you guys think of this chapter, The Seven Deadly Sins? You go ahead and tell me in the comments section below. You can also follow me on Instagram or add me on PSN. I'm petplatypus on both. You can also give this video a thumbs up and share it on social media. Both those would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, or if you like what you've seen here. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.